Hi everyone, this is Peter McPhail with Lifestyle Properties of Maine. I am standing on a dam at the outlet to Pleasant River Lake in the town of Beddington, Maine. Beddington, Maine, for those of you who don't know, is the third smallest organized town in the state of Maine. Any ideas on the population here? Take a quick guess. Population 60. So very peaceful, quiet town, very scenic, lots of rivers and lakes and ponds. And a lot of blueberries here. The town of Beddington is known for its blueberries. We are going to look at, today I'm showing you a very unique waterfront property. You're going to love it. It's a cottage on 20 acres of land on Southwest Pond, just south of the lake here. And Southwest Pond is the headwaters, the beginning headwaters of the Pleasant River. The Pleasant River will flow from here and make its way all the way down to the ocean in Addison. Flows down through Columbia Falls, then down into Addison, and then out into Pleasant Bay. So before we head over to the cottage there on Southwest Pond, as I was saying before, it has 20 acres of land, 1,200 feet on the pond. So privacy, if you're looking for an off-grid private waterfront property, this one is special. To get here, let's talk a little bit about access to the property. Route 9 out of Bangor. And Route 9 is a good highway. Actually, Route 9 begins on the New Hampshire border in the town of Berwick, where the Pratt Whitney plant is in Berwick. Runs easterly all the way to the Canadian border, ends in Calais. So you've got about just under 300 miles of road. Now the stretch of the Route 9 that runs from Bangor to Calais, it's known as the airline. And a couple of schools of thought of how that name came about. The first one was a term, the airline was a term in the 1850s that was denoted a shortcut. So basically you had Route 1, the coastal route, which was a long, windy highway, and then you had what they considered the airline at the time, just a shortcut here. Now the other school of thought of how they arrived at the term airline for this stretch of Route 9, Dow Air Force Base had bombers that flew runs over this stretch of road, and there was anecdotes about unexploded ordnances on this stretch of road. When I was a kid, there were potholes here that if you hit, you thought you ran over a bomb. But today, it's a great highway, well paved. Matter of fact, they're working on it now. So it's a great stretch of highway, easy shot out of Bangor. You're about an hour and 15 minutes from Bangor International Airport. So just a little history there. If you have any other ideas of how the airline got its name, please share those in the comments below. But right now, let's head over to Southwest Pond and I can show you this place. It's beautiful. So far, the road's been really good coming in here. I'm just turning onto the northeast bluff road. And this is gonna be the last stretch of road before we'll turn off this and head down to the cottage. But the gravel road system here, I could easily drive my car in. I don't see any issue with that. So with the last stretch of road, there's some trees that are growing tight into the road. You'd have to cut those back, but nothing serious. Great gravel base here. But we'll be arriving at the cottage here shortly. So this is the last little bit of stretch of road. I wanted to show you how the trees are kind of growing in here, but as you can see, it's a really good gravel base to it. So it wouldn't be any issue. So far, I haven't seen any road that I couldn't travel with my car to get in here. There's a couple of spots where there was some rocks sticking up that I would have just had to work around those with my car, but other than that, it's a really super gravel base here, good road. I wanted to point something out to you guys. I'm sitting on the toolbox in the back of my truck, and I am staring right at a high bush bunch of blueberries right here. And I bet you this is 7 feet off the ground right here. I would say, yeah, 7 feet, probably even a little bit better at the top of this bush. And a lot of people, my son, I scared him the other day because I was mowing on some of these and he thought they were poisonous, but they're a darker color berry than your low bush typical, but they are sweet, good eating fruit right here. All right, I left the blueberry patch at least one of them. This lot is covered. My hand is stained blue. Arriving here at the cottage, extremely private. Beautiful, majestic, tall, straight as an arrow white pines surround this cottage. You got some red pine mixed in here too. And the owners just had a gray water system installed. That's what you see, the rocks in front of me. That system just went in for the gray water. Let's get parked here and I can take you around the property and show you inside. Now this gambrel cottage has wood siding and it's approximately 24 by 32. And as you can see, the garage doors, they put some screens in there so you can utilize the first floor as living space. Let's head in and take a look. So we come through the entry door. There's some solar panels, battery to give you some power here. They have this set up, as you can see, as a kitchen area. One living room kitchen area, all open to the screens here. We've got a gas refrigerator and a gas stove over here. Nice setup. I've seen buildings like this where they utilize this as a garage and put a studio above it. That could be done. In that room right there, we have a composting toilet. Let's head up and I'll show you the second floor through this door right here. Nice open space here, but you could easily, to me, I'd put a little kitchenette in here, living room, small bedroom, and have this as my living space. And then you got this nice balcony off the pond side. Let's step out. Beautiful breeze today. You should hear the breeze just whispering through these pines. It is so peaceful here. Hear a squirrel and a few birds. While I was picking blueberries there off the back of the truck, there was some loons sounding here on the pond. Hopefully we'll catch that when I go down to the pond, but you can see the earthwork where the gray water system was just put in. But this is privacy, folks. There's nobody around. You don't hear anything. Absolutely beautiful spot. Coming back in off the balcony, really just insulate the ceiling and put up whatever you want for a ceiling, whether it be drywall or some wood or something. Wouldn't take much to finish this off. Nice thermal pane windows in here. So let's head outside and make our way down to the water. All right, walking down to the water, here's some low bush blueberries. You can see them here. Leave in the comments below what you prefer. Oh yeah, guys, look at my hands. Can you tell I've been picking blueberries? And honest, I didn't eat any. Well, okay, maybe I ate one. It was overripe and I didn't want it to spoil the batch. But you can see these ones here. They're they got like a white color to them. So let's continue on down to the water. So there's a path down to the water. Got some spruce, beautiful big spruce mixed in here with a pine. Nice breeze coming off the water right now. Wish you guys could be here to experience it. Look at all the high bush blueberries. Wow. Nice. Here we are on the shores of Southwest Pond, Beddington, Maine, in Hancock County. Water is very clear here. Southwest Pond. I'm gonna step in the water for a minute. Oh, very nice. Nice sandy, gravelly type bottom here. But Southwest Pond, 138 acre pond. White perch, predominantly. You'll have some brook trout occasionally if you're lucky, but certainly in the tributaries that will be flowing out of this, you would have some brook trout in the spring for sure. But I can see this is excellent swimming here, guys. Put a dock out. I just walked around the corner, walking right into the sun here this afternoon. Boy, the water is perfect swimming temp. Give me a little bit better view of the lake. Coming off the pond back to the cottage. The cottage sits about 110 feet, roughly, off the edge of the pond. Let's talk a little bit about the location here. We are an hour and 15 minutes from Bangor and the International Airport. We're roughly an hour to Scudic Point, which is part of Acadia National Park. That's a gorgeous day trip. We're about 50 minutes to Machias. So you got the University of Maine at Machias. You have that's the county seat of Washington County. You got some wonderful seafood restaurants there, about the same distance to the city of Calais. So it's just a nice location if you want to be away from the hustle and bustle and all the tourism that you typically see in some of the coastal towns of Maine. This is a beautiful spot to come to, enjoy the waterfront, but be within an easy day trip of the ocean and just about anything you'd want to do here in the great state of Maine. Just to recap what we have here, we have 20 acres on Southwest Pond, approximately 1,200 feet of water frontage. The price is $249,900. The building itself, 24 by 32 with a balcony. Finish it off inside as you wish, but it is certainly a place you can come and enjoy right today. Look, it's been a pleasure being with you today, and we hope to see you again real soon. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our episodes.